Well, looky. If it isn't the Rhizor, say there, Cupcake. Man. Kinda crazy. We're already nearing the end of the week. It's a mix of yay, but also somewhat of aww. But yeah, welcome in, guys. Welcome. Thanks for making time to hang out with your Dinoboi today. And in case there is anyone new, allow me to make a quick introduction. My name is Riser Blazenfang, one heck of a Dinoboi from first stage production Ian second generation Ravanis. And today, no games, no shenanigans, just want to spend time with you guys before I go on a bit of a short time away for the next few days. It's kind of crazy. Like, I tried to squeeze in as many streams as I can this week, so that's why you guys got 2 double streams this week, just so that I can try to spend as much time with you guys as I can before the dreaded few days away. Sag. I'm Sag. Oh God. I don't want to go. Cupcake. I don't want to go. For 2 days, yeah, for 2 days, 2.5. Yeah, 3 days maybe, 2-3 days. I don't know. We'll see. I'm not 100% sure yet. Yeah, your Dinoboi has some things that he needs to fulfill. I will miss you guys so much, but you know what? Let's not talk about that for now. Let's focus on the present, and let's focus on what time we do have together right now, right? Because you gotta make the most of the present, and then we'll just dread the future when it's, kind of there already. Also, what the heck? We already got a few notifications here. Azalula, thank you for the pumpkin Raizupa. T to the he. That's crazy. Thank you, Azalula. It's so nice to see you again today, Cupcake. Hope you are all nice and settled, and hope you had a good day today. I remember you were also on the Minecraft stream earlier. Welcome. Nightflower, thank you for the pumpkin Raizupa. Hello, Dinoboi. Hello, Nightflower. Hope you're doing good. And then we also have Maffer with the Con Candy Raizupa. Hi, Rai. How's our handsome Dinoboi today? I'm doing good. A bit sad that, I won't be able to see you guys for a while, but that just means that we have to make every moment count for the stream. We have to make every minute count for the stream, right? Don't you guys agree? So yeah, I didn't explicitly say it on my schedule, but today is an Eepy Dino time. I mean, what better way than to spend some quality time with my Rhizors than an Eepy Dino time stream, right? I mean, that's always been the kind of vibe that we do whenever we do get to do these Eepy Dino time streams. So, so yeah, we shall indeed have a good time together. A more, some more close-knit, intimate time together. I don't know what you're talking about, sir. It's 2:15 a.m. for me. I've been waiting. What the heck? Damn. That's crazy. It's very early for you. I forget that even with the time right now, there's parts of the world that are already on their next day already, which is crazy. But also, then again, I just realized that we are kind of starting stream a bit later than usual today, so that also does make sense. Oh, man. I actually have so much to do. I have so much to do after the stream still. Usually I'd go to bed, but I have like probably 2 to 3 hours of things that I need to finish up on before, yeah. Oh, goodness me. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah, I mean, it's almost like a few minutes before midnight here. Well, not a few minutes. It's still quite a number of minutes, but, you know, headed into midnight soon. So technically it will be next day for me soon. Thank you, thank you. How about you guys? How's your week been? You know, that's the fun thing about Eepy Dino Time. Not only is it like a time where you guys get to hear a little bit about your Dinoboi, what he's been up to, but it's also a good chance for me to check up on you guys as well. Did you get to nap? Unfortunately, I did not. I couldn't fall asleep for some reason. I was supposed to take like an hour nap, an hour or two, but probably like about an hour. But yeah, I couldn't fall asleep, so what I did do at the very least was I took time to just lay down in bed, you know, just rest. I mean, that's pretty good as well. So yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Just needed to take a moment to breathe. Since I couldn't fall asleep, I did manage to get some errands done. There was a bit of important shopping I need to do. Not like the fun type of shopping, but, you know, just need to make sure that I stock up on some necessities, because I don't really have time over the weekend to do so. So I thought I'd get some of the purchasing that I needed to do out of the way so that I can just focus on the task at hand, the matter at hand over the weekend, and yeah. Oh, also, wait, before I forget, Cupcake, I am a forgetful man. I am a forgetful Dinoboi. So, in case any of you want to catch up and get your pre-orders in for our half anniversary merch, let me just put the link in chat real quick. Okay. Okay. Let me put that link in chat real quick. Because I am kind of concerned that there is only a few days left. So I highly recommend you guys make your purchases soon. All right. Yeah, especially for those that have been eager to get the papes and the acrylic stand and the keychains. And who knows, maybe even a signed checky if you get lucky in the gacha for photo cards. You'll never know. Yeah, there's a lot to choose from the half anniversary merch. And, ooh, the voice pack. Yeah, please do not forget the voice pack. Okay, how about we make a deal, chat? Do you guys want to make a deal? Do you guys want to make a deal? Okay. If we do really good with the half anniversary voice packs of your Dinoboi, you know, the poppies, the keychains, and so on, I'll do something different for the next voice pack. Does that sound like a deal? I'll do something very, very different from what I've done for the first two voice packs. I'll do, yeah. Like something very, very... Let's just say for these first two voice packs, I've been holding back. So... yeah. If the next opportunity I get, I will not hold back anymore. What do you mean you're holding back? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. And that includes the birthday VP. You're holding back on that one too. Yeah, I was. I especially the ASMR. You thought I was going, I was trying to keep myself in check. I was keeping myself in check in those voice packs and even the bonus ASMR. So, that's your definition of holding back. Yeah, it is. Yeah. Wait, let me put in a cough drop because my throat is not it today. All right, there we go. That bonus voice pack for sure. Yeah. Show of hands. How many of you actually were able to listen to the ASMR track from my birthday bonus set? How many of you have gotten your have listened to the ASMRs already? Can I see a show of hands? Oh. Bonus VP had me in my feed. Yeah. I was really happy that the Manasans allowed me to do the ASMR. Like, I really wanted to do one, and I didn't expect that they'd, let me make it a bonus for my birthday. Like, I thought that I had to wait for, I don't know, like a future voice pack where it's like ASMR or something, but yeah, they were gracious enough to allow your Dinoboi to make it a bonus, which, I'm really happy about, given that we have kind of experimented with a few ASMRs here on the stream. That track made me think for days. Oh, man. Aw, no worries. That track was lethal. That's crazy. Okay. Man, if that's lethal, then, if we do go to the half anniversary merch, I can only imagine, like, because I'm not sure what voice packs we're going to be doing next. I guess we'll have, of course, like, obviously, if the voice pack is something like, I don't know, like, hosting a children's party, then obviously we're not going to do anything crazy with that, right? We're going to keep it wholesome. We ain't going to do anything wild with those, so we're going to have to wait for, we're going to have to wait for a voice pack where it, when the situation allows it and it's well, I don't know about appropriate, but, appropriate for the scenario. And if the Manasans will allow us, of course. So yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I'll have to ask the Manasans if there's like a future voice pack where we'll get that opportunity, but not as of now. Wholesome. Wholesome. Need I remind you guys of how wholesome and say-so we can get? Do I need to summon Professor Altus Zendoji? Dr./Professor Altus Zendoji, my fellow colleague in the studies of say-so Yeah. Okay. I guess no say-so studies today. Yeah, try getting yourselves into detention today. Let's see what happens when you start getting homework related to say-so studies. Yeah, let's see how much y'all enjoy that. Yeah, detention not looking so good anymore, huh? But yeah. Oh, you got the Riser and Nix Poppies? Aw, that's cute. That's very cute. Yay, Cyber Vampire. Oh, man. I can't wait to get my poppies too. I got all of the poppies. I got all of the, what do you call this? I got everyone's stickers. I think. Wait, what's it? The stickers? Yeah, I think I got both the stickers and I think I got everyone's acrylic keychains as well. Just so that I have the options for when I want something a bit more portable. Azulula, because this is real wholesome. That's crazy. But also, thank you so much for the strawberry my Zupa cupcake. Thank you. Thank you. Mwah. Thank you so much, cupcake. Thank you. Thank you for the treat. Thank you for the treat. I'm gonna make my Riser and Altus Poppy fight, but then kissed. That sounds like some angst yaoi in the making. That sounds like some very angsty yaoi. Enemies to lovers? That's crazy. Doesn't that technically fall under enemies to lovers? Angst with comfort, Damn. Yeah, some very angsty enemies to lovers. We'll make very nice fix with my Onifang and Cyberfang and Wishbone puppies. Oh my god. Now that I recall, I feel like the only one who I haven't really had a pair name with yet is Nayu. But I feel like that's also because we've never had a duo collab before. We've never had a duo collab ever. Yeah, Nayu's the only one. Initially, it was like Nix and Nayu, but since me and Nix did the hardcore Minecraft one the other day, it's just me and Nayu that haven't done a duo collab yet. Yeah, someday. I know we were trying to get a League of Legends collab going, but I don't know. It's been hard. We'll figure something out eventually. Maybe we'll manage to figure something out. Give it time, it will happen. Yeah, for sure. It most certainly will. I want to put the puppies in a little Daiso cage and take... What's a Daiso cage? I'm too broke to buy a puppy. I wonder why. Sorry, my brain was trying to process. Wait, why actually? Wait, why? Wait, now I'm... Wait, why? Wait, what? Am I slow or something? Am I missing something? But thank you, Gloomy. Thank you for the cotton candy, Risey. But thank you, thank you. Actually, now that I think about it, you guys, okay. So, you know what so, you know the Rhizupas and Rhizonos you guys are sending like today and on some of the previous days? I have a surprise for you guys soon. I'm not going to say what it is. You know, to make up for, you know, I did say that the beginning of June is probably going to be the most drought heavy. But I did promise that I will make up for it. And using the Rhizupas and Rhizonos that you guys have been sending, I have a surprise for you guys. No, it's not a cover, unfortunately. It's not a cover. It's a surprise. I think you guys will be very, very happy. Like, you guys will be very happy. Mapper, thank you for the cotton candy Rhizupa. What kind of surprise? Let's just say... the stars kind of aligned. Yep, the stars aligned. And because of the stars aligning and because of your support, yeah. I mean, it's like I always tell you guys, right? Whatever support you give your Dinoboi, I try to give back to you guys. Like, it'll circle back to you guys because that's how I see it. The support you give me is like a means to... It's like, you know, it's like you guys are enabling me to create more things and explore what fun ideas I can do here on stream or for like recorded content or, you know, whatever we can do. So, yeah. I will have, there'll be, wait, let me double check actually. So there is gonna be, what do you call this? Let me guess this. Okay, there's gonna be one day next week. Okay. Um. All right. Mark your calendars. This will just be for one day. I can let you guys know so that, if you guys need to like make sure you're home for this or not, yeah, you guys can. This will be on Tuesday. A little bit earlier than our usual stream time. Just a little bit. Not like too many hours, but just like a few hours. I can't really confirm the time yet, but it's definitely going to be just a little bit ever so slightly earlier than our usual stream time. This coming Tuesday. This coming Tuesday. The upcoming Tuesday is when this will happen. So yeah, make sure to mark. Look out for the schedule as well. Of course, I will let it be known on the schedule so that you guys know. But that at least gives you an idea, because of you guys, I finally get to do something. It's one of the many special things I've been wanting to do for such a long time for you guys. And yeah, to reward y'all for bearing with your Dinoboi for his absence, for the number of streams he wasn't able to, for the number of stream days he wasn't able to like actually do a stream. This is my time to, both make it up to y'all and as a little bit of a thank you. Everything I do, all the little projects I concoct, like it's always, it's not just me being able to indulge in coming up with fun ideas, but also it's like my way of being able to thank you guys for your support, Should be fun. Should be very fun. Yeah, looking forward to it. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Please do look forward to it. No problem. Thank you. Thank you for making time to drop by on that day. Thank you so much. Oh, gosh. I'm trying to recall what I ate today. Oh yeah, so oof. Oh, I have something, this is like going off topic. This is like going a completely different this is going in a completely different what the hell, what is with my English today? This is going different. This is going a different way. ESL, hello. We're gonna go to a different topic real quick because I have something, something personal to share. Yeah, I have something personal to share. So, as a prehistoric Dinoboi, like literally, to paraphrase Ed Sheeran, when your entire body don't work like it used to before. No. Well, not just, regardless of what age you are, right? Regardless of what age you are, you should always, when I say take care of yourselves, guys, I really mean it. And sometimes taking care of yourselves doesn't mean your mental well-being or your spiritual well-being, or, sometimes making sure that you're taking care of yourself also goes back to the base of, your physical well-being. So even if you're like young, you should still be taking care of yourself. You shouldn't take your body for granted. And I don't have any crazy, for the record, I don't have any crazy condition. But it's more of, I need to, it's more of like, basic care. Yeah. Basic care for myself and adjusting my lifestyle based on how my body is. So I happen to come from a family that is a bit on the health conscious side. Not mega health conscious, but they're kind of aware of, because I have a lot of relatives that come from the medical field, but are like all across the globe, kind of. Well, not really. All of them have migrated to different countries. So, yeah. Because of that, I happen to be in the type of family that encourages like regular checkups, like annual checkups, like having your blood checked, and the whole shebang, like physicals, just to make sure that there's nothing wrong. And I've kind of had to take some meds over the past years for some stuff. But again, I just want to emphasize, thankfully, I don't have any like, life-threatening condition or anything like that. It's just really it's more of prevention, if that makes sense. Like, even if you're healthy, even if you don't have like, let's say you don't have a condition yet, sometimes just like looking at your blood work, you can already tell like if something's, like let's say you have, like your uric acid is higher than usual, or there's like a certain component of your body that is in excess where it shouldn't be. So in my case, I had to like be aware of some of it, but ever since, I've kind of made sure to try to live a healthier lifestyle. Like, I watch what I eat, I make sure to exercise, go to the gym, look after my body a bit more, look after my well-being a bit more. Okay, that's a bit of a lie, because like I'm like stressed as fuck sometimes. But at least physically speaking. Yeah, sometimes I'm just tired from all the work I need to do, but that can't be avoided. That's life, that's being a responsible prehistoric geriatric adult, that can't be avoided. But at least the least you can do to look after yourself, because you owe it to yourselves. Y'all owe, not just me, but y'all owe it to yourselves to look after your health, make sure that you're doing okay. So yeah. A few years ago, I had to do some blood tests, and like the doctor noticed that I was high. I had like irregular levels on some of my results, so I had to take some meds to make sure that it didn't lead anywhere. And for the past maybe like 3 years, I've been doing so. I believe it's 3 years now, and so that was actually one of the reasons why, for those of you that watched the Minecraft stream, I was like dead AF, like I had the migraine, and I mentioned that I had to wake up early. So that's one of the reasons why. Because I had to do fasting yesterday. I had to do fasting from, like, if you're about to get like your blood drawn, right, for testing, you have to kind of do some fasting. So yeah, that was kind of part of why I was like so tired. Like, I had to wake up, I was fasting. I mean, I'm kind of used to fasting. It's just that the problem was, I think the fasting was at a really bad time, because I was doing some work on the side, and on top of that, I also went elytra hunting with Altus. So yeah, that kind of drained me. So yeah, hashtag priorities, right? Am I right? So yeah, I got my blood drawn, and apparently I got the results. So I got the results earlier. And I'm gonna be so real, guys. Because of how stressed I've been lately, I was actually expecting that I was gonna, like, I don't know, rebound on some of my results. Like, oh no, like your thing got higher, or this got higher. So I was like literally bracing myself for the worst. And then when I found out what the results were, dude, I was so happy. So for the first time in 3 years, ever since I started, like, the whole medication and stuff, I am like, all my blood work is normal. Like, all my blood work is within safe zones. Like nothing, there's like none of my results are at risk. Like I'm actually very healthy right now. So yeah, which is crazy, by the way. It's kind of crazy. And yeah, I was really happy because I legit thought that the results were going to come out bad because I've been stressing myself out lately. And, you know, admittedly, you know, sometimes like when you're stressed out, you kind of indulge in like numbing unhealthy stuff. Yeah, so that's kind of been me sometimes over the past weeks. But yeah, I was really happy. And yeah, because it, you know, I've been dealing with it for years. Like whenever I go to the, because so I do my doctor's checkups, you know, I get like my blood drawn at least quarterly because my family insists that I do it. So I'm gonna be so real. If it were just me, I probably wouldn't because I'd be too lazy. But yeah, you know, just to honor my Dino fam's wishes, I do like the quarterly like blood drawn checkup. And yeah, it's really nice. Like I was looking at the results. So the great thing about my results is there's always a compare. There's always like a comparison like, yeah, this was your previous record and this is your record now. So I saw like how my, you know, like one of the first, it shows like your very first record. It shows like kind of a midway record, a recent record, and then like your like current one. So it was really crazy seeing how far I've come. And I'm gonna be so real. Like when I first found out I had to take meds for some stuff, I was like, oh crap. Like, you know, like what if it, so like in my mind, me taking these meds was like, it's like just buying time, prolonging the inevitable where eventually I get a condition. You know what I mean? Like that was what I thought it was going to be. But I was just being paranoid after, you know, then again, I just, you know, looking back now, I just realized that maybe I was just being paranoid. And now that my results are like, you know, normal, it's like, oh, okay. Like, I guess I was just being paranoid about it. Like, I guess I didn't have a condition, you know, I didn't have any conditions happening after all. I mean, it still could have been a condition, you know, like if I didn't look after myself, if I wasn't like religiously taking the medication and eating healthier, exercising, just trying to push for a better, healthier lifestyle, then it could have very much led to complications in my body, right? Again, I'm not sick. Like I'm not sick at all. I don't have any conditions. It just simply goes down to you guys needing to take care of yourselves. That's just simply it. Like just because you don't have a condition yet, just because it's like, oh, you know what? Let's say my blood sugar is, you know, my blood pressure is high. Not that my blood pressure is high, by the way. This is just an example. I've never had like high blood pressure. Let's say like, oh, you know, I have high blood pressure, but you know what? I don't have any condition. It's not dangerous. It just happens to be higher than usual. I'll be fine. Like, do not take any chances. Do whatever you can early on to prevent it from getting worse. Okay. And again, it's not just simply because, oh, you know, because, you know, I have to be healthy. No, it's because you owe it to yourselves to look after yourselves. Okay, Cupcake? You should take care of yourselves. There is so much. You guys have your whole lives ahead of you. You guys have so much to look forward to. I remember when I was like younger, you know, in the prehistoric era, when I was younger, I didn't really give a shit about my health. You know, it's just like, ooh, I want to eat this today, and I'm going to overeat this today. I don't give a shit. I'm going to eat lots of, you know, this or that, or I'm not going to exercise, or, yeah. But, yeah, looking back, it's like, holy shit, you know what? Despite that, well, I mean, I was going to the gym anyway before, and I was like, you know, I was like an avid walker, so I always get like high steps. You know, I actually touch grass whenever I can. Even though like the grass was kind of literal back in the day, because, you know, living in the middle of rice fields and shit. But yeah. So yeah, look after yourselves, guys. Like, had I known that I would be in the position I am now, had I known that I would meet my risers, I probably would have wanted to take better care of myself. if I knew that this was gonna be something that'll come into my life. So, especially for those of you that are younger in my community, I really do hope that y'all take care of yourselves, okay? Because, you know, if I realize that I had something to look forward to later down the line, then trust and believe, I'm pretty sure that you guys have something that'll come to you eventually too. And remember that this was a discussion I had with the Risors back in the day. It's something I told the Risors before. So for those of you that are new, you know, I'd be more than happy to echo what that lesson is again. One of my favorite sayings ever is preparation plus opportunity equals success. So in this case, you know, the preparation is making sure you're healthy, making sure that you take care of yourself, make sure that if there's something that's amiss, if you sense that there's something wrong, you make sure that you take care of it. See what you can do to minimize it or eradicate it or keep it in check. And then, yeah, that's kind of your preparation. And the opportunity is, who knows, maybe one day you'll get to fly to Japan, or maybe, you know, maybe you get to, I don't know, maybe there's a convention that happens near you where you get to meet your Oshi, or maybe like a big like a big work opportunity comes your way, or you know what I mean? Or maybe like there's something on your bucket list. You get to see your favorite artists live in concert in VIP. Like you actually managed to, you know, it's those things, whether it be small or big. You know, just make sure you're prepared. Like you don't want these opportunities to come and you find yourself not being able to go because of health or, you know, whatever, for whatever reason. So yeah, always take care of yourselves, guys, okay? There's so much to look forward to in this lifetime, and I want my Risors to be healthy. I want my Risors to, I want you guys to be able to enjoy life for as long as possible. I want us to be able to enjoy our time together for as long as possible, for however long your Dinoboi might be around with his Risors. So yeah. Let's make the most of our time together, Cupcake, okay? Remember, at the end of the day, what's the thing we like to say here on stream? Self-love, baby. That's right. Always remember to love yourselves. Oh, also, sorry, I'm a bit delayed reading some of these notifications. I'm not sure if I read the one from Maffer yet. In case I haven't, Maffer, thank you for the cotton candy Raizupa. What kind of surprise, right? It's a secret. Also, we have our Rhizono. That Rhizono is from Alicia. Alicia, thank you so much for the Rhizona. Oh, wait, okay. Okay. It says that Alicia's going to Manila soon in the BGC. Okay, Bonifacio Global City. For 4 weeks. I'm afraid of the heat, bugs, and I'll miss home like crazy. I'll be taken from my normalcies for 1 month. Like life boot camp. What do you think? Okay, if you're going to BGC, at least from what I recall, BGC doesn't have that many bugs. I don't think BGC has a mosquito problem, so I think you should be fine as far as bugs go. For the heat, shoot, sorry, I can't recall. Is it still summertime in the Philippines, chat? I think summer is past in the Philippines already, right? Not yet. I mean, like the peak of summer at least. I think peak of summer is done already, right? I think peak of summer was like April to May, right? So yeah, it's like raining now. That's if ever you're when you said you were going in. Yeah, if you're going like right now, it's gonna be rainy season. But if you're going like a bit later, an opportunity. Not sure if you'll go. Yeah, well, yeah, I think it's fine. You'll have fun. If you're in BGC, honestly, you'll be fine. Like, I've been to VGC a few times in the past. Like, it's one of the best places you can honestly go in Manila. You'll be fine. You'll be fine, Cupcake, trust. Like, BGC is like a high-end neighborhood. Like a very high-end neighborhood, I'd say. So yeah, not even neighborhood. It's more like a high-end commercial area. Yeah. You'll definitely be safe. Yeah, no worries, Cupcake. You'll be fine if ever you do pursue that opportunity. Wait, I need a sneezy. Oh no, where's my hinky? Okay, wait. Okay, I'm good. Mr. Joan, thank you for the cotton candy rice zupa. Thank you. Azulula, thank you for the banana rice zupa. I feel called out, so be careful. That's crazy. Big ups to good health. Yes, exactly. Big ups to good health. Thank you so much, Azulula. Thank you for being such a sweetie. Thank you, Cupcake. I'm still kind of contemplating whether you need detention at this point, but we'll figure that out some other time. Mr. Joan, thank you for the 4 months as part of the Blazing Gang. You made me cry, right? Aw, no. But also, thank you for the 4 months. Elenise, thank you for the cotton candy, right, Zupa? My back pain, thank you for the reminder, right? Yes. My lower back is killing me and I. Snotaku, thank you for the 5 months as part of the Blazing Gang. Another happy month with Ryan and Rizors. Please take care of yourselves. You all more than deserve to be happy and healthy. Much love to all of you. Yay, much love to you too, Snotaku. Thank you again for the 5 months. And Not a Psychopath, thank you for the 3 months. As someone who's struggling to keep basic health needs for a while, this really inspired me. I'm getting better and all this really made me happy. Hey, I'm really happy to hear that. Thank you for sharing, Psych. Thank you. And yeah, I'm rooting for you. Continue to take care of yourself. Hopefully, hopefully your health continues to get better. Hopefully you continue to get better at managing your health and keeping your health in check. Yeah. Trust me, your Dinoboi is hardcore rooting for you, Cupcake. You can do it. You can do it. You can do it. All right. Oh my goodness. But yeah. What else? Oh, wait a minute. Oh god. Also, by the way, chat, today's probably going to be a bit of a shorter stream. We probably got like 40 minutes left. We still have 40 minutes though, so don't worry. But yeah, I can't really do like a super long stream today because I have lots to do after this still. Yeah. Thank you for understanding, Cupcake. Yeah, definitely. And right back at you, Cupcake. Make sure to take care of yourselves as well, all right? Yeah, precious 40 minutes indeed. We're going to make every single one of those 40 minutes count, all right? Oh, man. I'm so tired, man. I'm actually tired. Oof. I don't think I've gotten proper sleep for the past 3 days now. Damn. Yeah. Actually, no, probably even more than 3 days. I can't even remember the last time I had like a full... And you... I mean, I think you guys know me at this point. If I'm a Dinoboi that doesn't get my full 8... So like, my definition of proper sleep is 8 hours, okay? And for these past days, I've been getting less than 8 hours. I've been getting less of my usual. And it's starting to piss me off. Oh, man. I'm like that. You know those anime characters where they're like all chill, but the moment you deprive them or like try to disturb their sleep, they're like... Yeah. Like, I'm very much that. I am so that. Rai is the type to get angry when sleepy. Nah. Yeah, like if you force me awake, like yeah, like Oran Kyoya, exactly that. Like you're gonna have to get ready for the second coming of an extinction, cause yeah. Like bro, when I had to wake up early this morning, I was so pissed. Like I legit could have fought anybody. Like if somebody did as something as simple as bump into me. Okay, no, like internally though, I wouldn't actually like publicly rage. Like I'm not like that. Ew. But you know, like internally, I'd be like, you know what's kind of funny? Like after, so like, I was kind of pissed this morning. Well, not pissed, but you know, I was just like in a very grumpy mood from the moment I woke up. But after getting my blood drawn, so it's like, yeah, I can finally eat something. So I had to the nearest breakfast place, and the moment I have breakfast, it's like, all right, I'm okay now. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm not grumpy anymore. I'm good. I'm very Eepy, but you know, I'm not as angry anymore. I'm good. Probably low blood sugar. Honestly, probably. He hungry. Yeah. The moment you give me a treat, then I'm like, yeah. Yeah. cheat. That's very much me. With that tiny little voices, heck yeah. Like, look, I'm a very simple guy. It doesn't take much to please your Dinoboi, okay? I've learned to not be too I've learned to not be too demanding in life. I've learned to appreciate the smallest of things, okay? And I've been so much more happier since, so yeah. I don't know, I used to not be like that. But thankfully I was able to condition my brain into learning to appreciate the small things in life, and yeah, just so much more happier. You know, I try not to I don't know, there's like small steps you can take to kind of improve like your mindset towards things, and maybe it's also an age thing. Maybe it's because I'm prehistoric, chat. I think that's a lot. That's like yeah. I think yeah. Azulula, real simple. Yep. I also thank you for the cotton candy rice zupa, by the way, Azulula. Thank you. Karina, thank you for terima kasih for the mint chocolate rice zupa. I'm so glad your result came good. Congrats. May I ask, is there any foods that you should avoid, Rai, or mind sharing how you handle cheat days? Okay. I think one of the things I've been most successful at avoiding is junk food. Like, I rarely eat junk food these days, surprisingly enough. I've learned to, so like back then, I guess it also comes down to because of finances. Like, I can't really afford healthier options. Well, maybe I can, but it was just easier to get junk food back in the day. Yeah, it's almost like so like I mostly bought like chips, you know, like potato chips and shit back in the day. But now that, you know, I do have a bit more to work with, I'm able to eat, you know, like healthier snacks to curb my cravings. Sometimes like yogurt, fruit, the occasional cereal and granola bar. Yeah. Yeah, I think food that I've been avoiding is junk food. Even though I like sweets, I do kind of watch the number of sweets I eat as well. I think I still do. I still have quite the sweet tooth. Like sometimes I'd indulge myself, like especially when I'm touching grass outside. Like I'd have lunch, I'd have dinner, especially when I'm with my dino buds. I'd be like, hey, let's get dessert, let's get ice cream, or so we'd go for dessert. But still, I've managed to kind of control how much sugar I intake on the daily. And finally, what else have I been kind of avoiding? So it's like junk food, sugary stuff. Huh. I guess fast food as well. Yeah. I've been eating healthier, like fuller, healthier, more balanced meals. Like I rarely go for a burger because like, again, I guess it also, again, this just ties down to like my financials before, because they're just easier to get. They're cheap as well, like in comparison to a lot of other food options. Like just getting fast food, like burgers, fries, really greasy stuff. So yeah, I'm kind of at the point where I've been able to avoid fast food as well too. I only, like, I shit you not, this year alone, I've probably only ever had a burger like 3 to 4 times this year. That's it. Maybe 5 times. Like 5 times within the past like 5 to 6 months. Yeah. I think that's the most burgers I've had. Yeah. I don't know. Now that I think about it, I think that's still a lot. I'm pretty sure there's other people that have eaten less than me. I think mine is like just a little above average. Yeah, like I don't get burgers, I don't get fries. Yeah. I've also kind of noticed how my body is at a point where the food I intake can like reflect right away. Yeah. Yeah, really? Wait. I don't know. I think one of my favorites, so on the flip side, you might be wondering, well, this is just more me. I'm not saying you need to do this. This is more my personal choice, and who knows? There's probably healthier. So like my thing is that I do watch what I eat, but I don't deny myself either. It's like one of my favorite dietitians say, it's not about, okay, I'm not gonna quote them word per word, but this is kind of a paraphrase of what they say. It's not about reducing what you eat. It's not about taking away from what you eat. It's more about adding what you can eat to make a well-rounded meal, kinda. That's like the idea I got from them. Yeah, it's adding, exactly. So that's what I've been doing lately. Yeah, I know that dietitian. Hi, I'm a dietitian and da-da-da. Yeah. Add the healthy food in, exactly. So like my top dishes right now, let's do a top 5, okay? Again, this is just me. There are healthier alternatives. I don't present myself as an authority. This is something I just kind of eat because I crave for it. But some of the things I'm about to mention, there's probably like even better options. So yeah, that sounds way more accessible than just limiting yourself. Exactly. Because realistically, I've tried it a lot of times, chat, limiting myself. As someone who doesn't have self-control sometimes, I've realized it's hard for me. Like, I'm able to successfully like reduce for many months. I've done it before. I've lost so much weight before, gained so much muscle, like many years back, and then I rebounded so badly. So, yeah, the bounce, but lately I've kind of adjusted, like, okay, I'm not going to deny myself anymore. I just need to be a bit more thoughtful of what I eat. As simple as that. If I want to indulge, I'll indulge, but I have to limit, If I want to have cake, okay, maybe I'll have like half a slice. If I want chocolate, okay, I'll get a Kit Kat. I'll only eat like 1 or 2 wafers, and I'll put the rest in the fridge for like another day when I want chocolate again. If I want, if I want like cheese curls, if I want a bag of chips all of a sudden, those rare days I want junk food, okay, I'll get a bag of cheese curls, eat 10 pieces, that's it, that's my limit, done. So yeah, I'm at a point where I don't deny myself when I crave for something. It's just more of I control the portion of what I eat. Yeah. How do you exercise consistently? In my case, honestly, okay, this was like me way back. I used to walk a lot. I think, especially in this day and age where we're kind of, I know it's a meme where, people say that, oh, I don't touch grass. Trust and believe, touching grass helps. And when you say, not literally, of course, but by touching grass, just going out, like go out, go to a shopping center, go to a park, just walk around, man. Like, you don't have to jog. Unless you really need it, of course. If your health kind of requires you to get a bit more active, sure. But I remember back in the day, like I'd walk a lot, and that kind of helped keep my weight at a certain area. Like even if I ate a lot on certain days, because of how active I am when it comes to walking. So like, okay, I'm gonna give you guys an example, right? And this is so bad, by the way, because remember, I used to live in, a certain part of the Philippines years back, right? And trust me when I say, so back then, back where I used to live, so we have like a shopping mall nearby. It's a small shopping mall. And majority of the population when going to this mall would just take like a motorcycle, like a tricycle, right? Like they'd get like a bike, they'd hire a bike and pay the fee, 5 to 10 minutes, boom, done. In my case, I'm one of the, I'm a crazy guy, all right? I'm crazy like this. Whereas 99% of people would take transportation, I would walk. I would walk to the shopping center. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't have anything against people that need to take transportation. There's a variety of reasons. Like maybe they have a health condition, maybe it's their time of the month, or there could be a lot of things. But let's be real. Some of the people just don't want to sweat. Some of the people are just lazy, and it's like cheap to take transportation to the mall in this case. Like, let's be real. Like a good, like more than 80% are just lazy. Or no, actually not lazy, but it's more of they're conserving energy, because, a lot of people have life responsibilities. We can never really judge. You can really never really judge people. That's why, I don't know, when people assume, again, I just go back to like seeing Twitter, for example, when people like have an opinion about somebody, it's like, meh. Because you can't form you can have an opinion, but you can never really have a fully informed opinion about something or someone without like knowing the full length of their story or like whatever they do, right? So yeah, I mean, I don't judge. Like, I know some people that take transportation not necessarily because they're lazy. I mean, they do have the option. They're perfectly fit to walk the way. It's just more of they can't afford to expend their energy because they have other things they need to do during the day, So yeah. Was the mall closer area? Okay, let's just say this. It's if I don't take transportation, it's like I think it's like a 30-minute walk, like a 25 to 30-minute walk. That's how big of a difference it is. But I just walk it anyway because I don't give a shit. I like to walk. I'm definitely like a walker. That's why me being in Japan is perfect. Me being in the Baruta is perfect. Because I can just go on and on. Okay, realistically not. There comes a point where my feet does go sore, so even though I walk, like, I have my limits as well. Clocking in that 10K steps. Yeah, and it's not even... Okay, I'm gonna be real with you guys. Me, like, walking to places sometimes, it's not even because I want to be healthy. I'm just used to it. I just prefer it. There's just something about walking where I get to be alone. I'm a guy that likes to meditate. I'm all about, finding your inner zen, finding your inner peace, trying to keep a chill mind, right? So sometimes when I walk, it's not necessarily for the physical health benefit. It's more for the mental health benefit. Yeah. Is great for mindfulness. That's very true. Wait, that's a really good point, Kumari. That's a very, very good point. I know this for a fact because, okay, no hate, but whenever I go to the malls, especially, again, no hate, okay? Okay, no hate, no hate, all right? This is just reality. Whenever I'd go to the malls back in the day, I fucking swear, people have no sense of mindfulness when walking. Like, I shit you not. Like, I don't know, like when I'm walking at like malls, I fucking swear, I have to dodge people. Like, sometimes I'm just a bitch and like, you're not gonna fucking move. I'm gonna bump in. I don't bump into them on purpose, by the way. It's just that I'm not gonna move. I'm not gonna move for them. Cause like, okay, if I have space, I'll move, of course, right? But if I'm on the fucking side of the wall already, all right? If I'm on the fucking side of the wall already, and there's like this, there's like another person coming my way, I'm already hugging the wall, and they still have like a bit of space on the other side, then I'm not gonna be sidestepping for them. Like, yeah, you had all the, like, I don't have anywhere else to go. I don't have anywhere else to move. You're like, you're like coming at me from a side where you still have space to like move to the other side. If I bump into you, then that's you being a fucking dumbass. Sorry for the cursing. I'm very passionate about this. Okay. List of pet peeves for Riser Blazing Fang. That's one of them right there. And I swear, it's every single day. Almost every single day I touch grass sometimes. Like back in the day, it's every single day. Bruh. It's like, so like, again, it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't go out of my way to go like boom, right? I don't like fully bump into them with force, right? I just kind of don't move. Like, I just don't move. Like, I'm just going to keep walking straight. If you bump into me, then that's on you, man. Like, you had all the space to dodge. Bruh. Like, okay, I do make exceptions for this, of course. Like, for example, if, like, the other person coming the other way is holding, like, a bag or something, then sure, that's fine. Like, maybe they're holding, like, a shopping bag or two. Then that's fine. Because, that can kind of... that takes some work when you're carrying extra baggage. But if you're just casually walking around, then bro, watch where you're going, man. I get that you're, I get that you're in a public place for leisure, but at the same time, look at where you're going, man. Yeah, the spatial awareness, not even just in malls, like okay, if it's like a busy place, then it can't be avoided, right? But if it's like non-peak hours, okay, where there's actually a lot of space to maneuver. Okay, maybe if it's like, a busy weekend, like payday, fine. That's because, the space is very limited. Like one way or another, because people don't follow the whole concept of, staying, like walking on the left or walking on the right side. That's fine, because that's a cultural thing. There is no perfect culture in the world. Every culture will have their pros and cons, right? Right? I don't believe in this whole bullshit about like one culture being, you know, every culture is going to have their strength and weakness. Every culture is going to have their pro and con, whatever. You can debate about it all day you want. That's the reality. Yin and yang. There's a certain balance to the universe. Sometimes that balance does tip towards one side to another, but you know, that's the whole reality of life, right? But man, man, like, ooh, bruh, especially if it's especially if it's those, like, okay, don't even get me started. Especially if it's those friend groups that are walking like they're a freaking wall and they're occupying the entire corridor. Like, bruh, can you not, like, I don't even get the point. Why would you walk next to each other? Like, especially if it's like a long line. You know, what if the other person on the other end is talking? Realistically, you won't be able to hear them if you're on the other side. Like, dude. Like, okay, when I'm in a friend group, and I don't know, because I don't do this. When I'm in a friend group, I don't ever walk, you know, at most it'll be like a 2-3 people, like at most. If it goes beyond 4, then I move already. Like, I'd move in front of the group, I'd move behind the group. If the group is talking and I want to listen, I go to the back, you know. If, you know, we're not really talking anyway, I just go to the front. It's like, whatever. Bruh. Yeah, 2, 3, I can tolerate 3, you know, because, yeah, but if you're like 5, oh my God. If you're like 5 or 6 people in one line, bruh, what are you trying to accomplish here, man? Like, realistically, if you're 6 people in a line and you're in a busy area, chances are you're not going to be able to hear each other unless you have unless your voice booms like a fucking megaphone. Then sure, why not? Why not, right? Yes, especially on the sidewalks. Like, bruh, what do you want me to do? Do you want me to step on the road for you? Like, bruh. Oh my God. I don't know. Big pet peeve. Big pet peeve. Okay. Azalula, got to go. It's 3 a.m. Take care, everyone. Love you. Aw, Azalula. Night. You sleep well, okay? It was so nice seeing you for both streams today. And thank you for all your support, Cupcake. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Sweet dreams, okay, Cupcake? Mwah. Good night, Azalula. Thank you. Oh, God. Yeah. Honestly, sidewalks are worse. I think sidewalks are way worse, dude. Like, 3 to, like, more than 3 people walking. Okay, even 2 people sometimes. Like, if it's a narrow sidewalk, it's like, and like 2 people next to each other walking on a sidewalk insist to stay next to it. Like, what do you want me to do, man? What do you want me to do? So, like, sometimes, okay, like, legit, like, I'm a nice guy, okay? I like to think I'm a nice guy. Like, I have very high patience with people. Like I say, I'm the type of guy that's, like, you know, I believe in keeping myself calm. I don't bitch online or whatever, you know. I'm chill, right? I mean, you know, I do rage sometimes, especially in League of Legends, sure. But for the most part, you know, I'm chill. Like, I know how to, like, diffuse myself. I know how to, like, keep my calm and meditate and shit, right? However, except for when, you know, I have to deal with people walking. Except for when I have to deal with a wall of people as though they're like the freaking Great Wall in motion. Yeah. And let me tell you, sometimes, so like, let's say we're about to go for the inevitable clash, right? Like, I'm not going to sidestep sometimes, right? Like they already, like, you know, there's already like ample space on their side. Like, sometimes I just stop. Like I just stop. I wouldn't, I wouldn't sidestep. I'd make it awkward for them. Like I'd just straight up make it awkward. Not all the time, okay? Like sometimes I do sidestep, but if it's like a bruh thing where bruh, like it's not just a me thing, but they're also like making all the other people just kind of sidestep their way, then I'm gonna be that one person that's like, yeah, I'm not sidestepping for you. You have to adjust, man. Like be more aware, man. All right. Like sometimes I'll adjust. I get it. Maybe you're having a good time. Sure. Whatever. But if you're like not mindful of not just one person, but a lot of people that's walking the other way, then like, wake up, man. Wake up. Like you're kind of being a dick. Okay. Then be like the audacity of you not stepping. Oh, trust me, if they have something to say about it, like it's gonna be one of those rare moments where I'm gonna be an ass, okay? Like I'm gonna make them so uncomfortable. Like luckily that's never happened, by the way, okay? Luckily it's never happened. I've never had to be an ass to somebody. I think my death glare is more than enough sometimes. The dino death glare, like, Wait, what was that? Wait, I heard a notification. Miumi-chan! Whoa, how did this get here? It's really nice to just listen to you and wind down. Aw, thank you, Miumi-chan. I really? I'm like ranting like a maniac right now. Is that really okay? I'm like ranting like a maniac about something which is technically very shallow if you think about it. Kind of want to see Dinoboi go for... Okay, here's the thing, guys, all right? Here's the thing. Sometimes... if you have to be extremely verbose when coming for someone, it's not always going to be effective, all right? Like, sometimes when people get mad, they love to run their mouths. It's not effective sometimes, okay? If you end up in this, like, word vomit match trading back and forth, it doesn't go anywhere, okay? Like, here's my thing with people communicating these days. Like... I get that, some people have good points, okay? Like, a lot of people have good points. However, the problem is, you can have the best point, you can have like the most extreme, you can have the most valid opinion in the world, okay? You can have the most valid opinion in the world. But if you suck at communicating your opinion, if you're not wise about how you go about communicating it, doesn't matter how good it is sometimes. Even if like, your opinion is the key to world peace or something in this world. If your opinion is what solves world hunger, if you're like not wise about how you communicate it, if you're not smart about how you communicate and come across, like, it's not going to go in. So really, yeah, exactly. Like the misunderstandings, like, I think that's something a lot of people, like if there's one thing I feel like would be of benefit to the world right now, it's learning how to communicate effectively. Because like it's just like shout match mania out there sometimes, and like people thinking that they're serving quote unquote with their reads and opinions, when in reality it's like okay, sure. All right, sure. I mean, yeah. Feel good in the moment, sure. Yeah, which is kind of like in retrospect though, it is kind of unfortunate, because I really do feel like people have great opinions sometimes. People, are fighting some good fights out there. It's just the delivery sometimes, man. Like, it just comes back to exactly. And that discussion we had about how this is like a concept that applies to a lot of things, and I feel like this is one of them. You know, the concept of instant gratification versus long-term satisfaction. Like, sometimes it's like, what's the purpose? Like, are you just looking for that instant gratification of getting your point across in the moment? Or are you actually like trying to make something of it in the long run, right? And it's, you know, it's also both ways. Like, it's not just about communication. It's also about listening. Okay, to be fair. So I'm the type of guy that, I don't know, maybe it's because I'm like, I like to read between the lines sometimes, right? So sometimes, even though people are ass at, you know, like I have a few dino buds, right? They're ass at communication. They're like really ass at communication, unfortunately. Like, when heard by the wrong ears, like, they're gonna piss off a lot of people. Like, a lot of people won't just give a time and day, like, you know, time of day, right? But, and you know, sometimes when they talk to me, it's like if I was shallow, like, you know, if I had shallow emotions, I'd probably be like, shut the fuck up, man. But yeah. Yeah, I'm the type of guy where, as much as possible, I try to read between the lines. I try to like dissect what they're trying to say. So even if they're like really crap at communicating their points, if I know that they're trying to go somewhere with it, like if there's an actual valid point that they're trying to make, even though it's like under layers of the crappiest delivery ever, it's what, you know, even like right now, right? Like, it's like, when it comes to opinions, like, you try to this was something I learned in my prehistoric era, all right? Like, it's why, this is what I learned from my prehistoric era. Like, sometimes people will communicate their opinions really badly. And sometimes, you know what? Legit, like, some people might have an opinion, and the intention of the opinion isn't even to like be constructive. They just really want to be an ass sometimes. But you'd be surprised by, even if someone's trying, like, even then, like, sometimes you can actually get something constructive out of it. You know, maybe sometimes their intent is bad, but there's actually a point there, right? I'm not saying it's justified. Like, if you're an ass, you're an ass, okay? We're gonna call it as it is, but still, regardless, yeah, you'd be like, yeah, I don't know. I'm just that type of guy, right? Even if I know someone is, bleh, you know, if they have something to say and I see that there is value in what they're saying, regardless of whether they're up, you know, like a dick or not, then like, it's like dissect the constructive you can get out of it and toss it to the side, you know, toss it to the side. But if you think too much about how exactly, it's definitely about, yeah, I agree. That also leads me to the point where, okay, so just because I have this mindset, all right, just because I have that kind of mindset, I'm not saying, you know, just because I know that some of you might try to learn stuff from your Oshi, right? And, you know, sometimes these discussions, we can all learn from each other, right? This is one of those moments I will say, you don't have to have the same mindset if you feel like you can't, okay? All of us have different mental states. All of us have different ways of socializing, all right? All of us deal with our anxiety and challenges differently. And the way I view the world sometimes might not be healthy for another to adapt, you know? So don't feel pressured, like, because, you know, I don't want some of y'all to be thinking, oh, you know, Rizor seems like healthier, in a healthier and happier place because he has this type of mindset. I should try to be like that. Trust me, you don't have to be like anybody. Be the best version of yourself. Do what works for you without hurting anybody else, of course, you know, because, yeah, as long, you know, it's like I say, do whatever you want in this lifetime. All right. As long as you try to avoid hurting other people, as long as you try to minimize, keep doing you, man. Okay. And yeah, maybe you're set on adapting that, you know, because it took me years to it took me years to definitely adapt that kind of mindset. Right. And, you know, sometimes I won't look at it that way all the time. Like sometimes I'd be talking to a friend, they'd say something to me and I'd be like, ouch. You know, like, ouch, that, you know, that's kind of, that kind of hits hard, man. Like, I'm kind of, like, I didn't like that. But, you know, you guys are human at the end of the day, guys, okay? But don't use that as an excuse either to be a shitty person, okay? Be nicer to yourself. I know that we're all, you know, there's that whole concept of being kind to others. Give yourself a break sometimes as well, Cupcake, okay? You know, as long as you know in your heart of hearts you're trying your best, you're doing what you can, you're trying to grow, you're trying to learn in this lifetime, then you're fine, okay? Don't. I know that the world is kind of in this spot where it almost feels like you have to think a certain way. You almost have to have like almost perfect decision making. The reality is it's not always, you know, the reality of life outside of the World Wide Web, it isn't like that, Cupcake, okay? Okay? You're fine. You're fine. Unless you're secretly an asshole, just, you know, yeah, then maybe not, but you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Okay, inspired by others, but don't try to become someone. Exactly. You know, you can take inspiration from others. You know, you can, if there's like ideas I'm spewing from my mouth where you're like, you know what, this Dinoboi has a point, sure. Or maybe there's other things I'm saying where I'm like, damn, Rizer's spewing absolute bullshit, then sure. That's fine too. That's actually fine too. All right? Take whatever applies to you. Take whatever you can, you know, that's the whole, you know, no man is an island. You know, you can learn from other people. You can learn from other people's experiences. You can learn from your own experience. Take what applies to you. Take what feels right for you. Take whatever you feel like is best for you in your life. You know, take what's helpful, discard what you feel like is not helpful for you. And that's fine. Or maybe there's things that are hard for you to grasp in the moment, right? You know, sometimes you're going to encounter things that are hard to grasp in the moment. Maybe it takes like months, years. That's why I don't pressure, like when I give friends like tough advice, I don't really have the expectation of them taking it on right away. I know that for some people, it's like, it takes a while to cook, right? It takes a while. So yeah, I don't know. I'm that type of friend. Unless you do something unspeakably horrendous where there's no turning back, then ugh. But you know, if it's like smaller things that you can learn from, it's like, you know, it's okay. Like, be kind to yourself, man. Even though everyone else is being a dick, be kind to yourself, man. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You live and you learn. Riser teaching us in the best way. At least from my own experience. Again, you can look at me as like, this guy is completely this guy's spewing absolute nonsense, and that's okay. That's totally fine. Like, you know, There's no bruise, no offense taken. That's life. And, you know, just the fact that you're even listening, I think that's already, like, I respect that already. If you're already, you know, just taking time to even listen and weigh in and you're like, you know what? I don't think the Dinoboi's right. That's fine. You listen, you know, you took time to listen anyway. I respect that. There's a lot of people that don't even listen, period. There's a lot of people that just like, whatever. That wouldn't even have a conversation, by the way. Jeez. Yeah, so you're good, Cupcake. You're fine. You guys are doing okay, all right? You're doing fine. Aviva, thank you for the 1 month as part of the Blazing game. Wait, is that a? Oh, I like your profile picture. That's really cute. Wait, am I seeing that correctly? Aw, cute. Thank you. Sea animal. Yay. We listen, we don't judge. Yeah. So yeah. Don't worry, Cupcake. You're fine, okay? You're fine. I don't expect you guys to be perfect. My only wish is, like, you know, you try to do the best that you can on the daily. Try to become better people, you know. If there's some lessons in life that take more time to cook and simmer in your brain before you can adapt it, that's fine. I don't expect you to, you know, like, be like a computer where I plug in a flash drive with 32 gigabytes of information and you, like, you know, you make it settle in your... Nah, it doesn't work like that, man. I wish. But no, unfortunately, that's not the case. Nobody's perfect. I gotta work. Exactly. Yeah. I don't know, though. I feel like I'm at a sleepover where it's 2 a.m. and we get deep into different conversations now, for real. Yeah. Yeah, that's why... I don't know if you guys notice. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like I'm one of the more or less active people on Twitter. What do you guys think? I mean, I'll have, like, my spurts, but I feel like I'd have longer times of absence than other people. In comparison to, like, you know, other people in FSP, for example. What do you guys think of that? Do you guys agree with that? Yeah, because I try not to be online unless I really need to, or, you know, unless I, like, miss my Risors or something. Then other than that, yeah, you go on there, repost fan art and dip. Exactly. Yeah. You'd lurk. Not even. I try to go out, you know, I surprisingly spend a lot more time outside not looking at the internet than I do. Usually when I'm online, it's for, like, you know, preparing to hang out with you guys or updating you guys with important stuff, or when I just feel like, you know, throwing the occasional cute emoji or Kaumoji. Yeah. This means you won't see the arson in... What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? No. Don't you nothing. What do you mean by that? What have you guys been up to? What have y'all been up to? Have you guys been learning from your Netherling cousins? I'm watching you guys. Yeah, you guys better feel lucky that my For You page hasn't been exposing Risors as much lately. Consider yourselves very, very lucky. I do see the occasional tweet every now and then, but for the most part, it's been rather chill lately, I will say. You're one of the scarier ones in Ravenous because others would reply and like, but you call us out on stream. I mean, what can I say? I have really bad memory. If I remember something, then consider it an honor if I even call you out. That means like my memory was able to retain it long enough to actually mention it on stream. I'd say, you know what? You think that's scary? I'd consider, you should be honored. I even remember. Given how easily I forget things. Everything is fine when we get to see our favorite Dinoboi. On a serious note, this conversation has been super enlightening. Every moment with you has been absolutely lovely. Yeah, you know what? We kind of go into these like random conversational rants every now and then, Yeah. We have playdates with the Netherlings. That's okay. That's fine. Me and Uncle Zanny encourage it. Okay. All right. That's totally fine. Me and Uncle Zanny have an agreement that we look after, we make sure that we look after both the Rhizors and the Netherlings mutually. Yeah. Like the Netherling passports are valid here just as much as the Rhizor passports are valid on his streams. Oh man, crazy. Oh. I feel like I need to keep an eye on you guys now. I feel like I have the responsibility to. Yeah. What if I'm both? That's fine. The Netherzors. Yeah, the hybrid Netherzors. That's totally fine. Luckily for you guys, I'm going to be touching a lot of grass this weekend, so I wouldn't be able to check as often. Sus. Maybe I had to try to nudge my algorithm again to... How do I nudge my algorithm to expose Rhizors? Because my For You has been very... I feel like they've been more protective of the Rhizors lately. Yeah, I don't have to. Really now. Okay. Yeah. Luckily for you guys, I'm barely on the internet, so... Like, low-key, if you look at my browser history, they're mostly like furniture store listings, like interior design, relaxing music searches. I have I have a lot of tabs open, but it's literally all just that. And there just happen to be like random browses. Bruh, I am not, okay. Like when I say I'm prehistoric, like legit, I am not in, ask all my dino buds. I do not know my way around the internet, okay? Like, bruh. One day you get excited over a mop. Oh my god, I have a story for you guys. Wait. Wait a minute. Did I not? Wait. Wait, 1 second. I need to... Wait, did I... Yes! Oh my god! February 28th! It's even funnier than a mop. Bruh. Okay. Riser Blazenfang, February 28th. I'm looking at the tweet right now. I bought my very first toilet plunger ever. Hashtag feeling accomplished. Hashtag goals. Hashtag sliving. Hashtag winning at life. Hashtag my plunger is better than yours. Hashtag deal with it. Look, okay? It's my first time like having full control of the place I'm living, where I get to buy, you know, and furnish the place up from scratch-ish, except for the few furniture that was already here. Yeah. I'm proud to say that I bought my first plunger ever as of Feb 28. Yep. Thank you. Feels good to own my own plunger. I could probably say that, yeah, I bought that plunger at the supermarket the other month. It's my very first one. Yep, that's me. Heck yeah, right? On Feb 28, he became a real man. I already heard people to remember. You guys should put it in the cupcakery. Oh my god. Also, you know how I said I'd only be streaming for a set amount of minutes? Look at us now. That was like 16 minutes. That was supposed to be 16 minutes ago. So, you know what? We might as well go the full 2 hours. Yeah, you know what? We'll go the full 2 hours today, chat. All right. Oh. Okay. Sorry. Are you guys okay with another change of topic? You guys fine with another change of topic? You know how I mentioned my For You hasn't been exposing Rhizors lately? You know what it has been showing me lately? That new guy from ZZZ. Zenless. I don't know what the other Z's are. The one with the red hair, the red and black hair, that guy. The one with the ears and everything. Komano. Wait, literally, I'm seeing a picture of right now on my For You. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, that's Friday. 12. Oh my god. It's you in ZZZ. Really? You think I'm this? Okay, he does have this. He does have the scar on the eye. Wait, his necklace though. This reminds me of the lower level gear in Final Fantasy 14. Wait, his necklace reminds me of the FF14 lower gear. That's like all classes. Like the pre-50 gear, like the type of necklace you'd get at level, or maybe up to Heaven's Ward 2. Yeah, I think you'll get this necklace-ish in Heaven's Ward 2. Wait a minute. This necklace is literally that. I just realized. Yeah, Manato. Him. Let's see. What else am I getting on my For You? Okay, there's Nayuta playing Mario Kart. Oh, there's Von Lycon's boobs for some reason. What else? I don't know if that's how you pronounce his name, by the way. There's Nix Voltare with a very cute clip. Oh, there's L screenshotting my tweet. Great. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And then it's like other VTuber clips in, so yeah, that's pretty much my For You lately. Yeah. Oh my god. Welcome into everybody that just came in, y'all. Maligayang pagdating. Xin chào. Konbanwa. Sawadee Cup. Shishi. And so on and so forth. Wait, speaking of Sawadee Cup, do I have any Thai risors in chat? Yay. Okay, we got one. Nice. I remember seeing a tweet. It was on my For You, but you know those annoying instances where you're open Twitter and you see like a tweet on your For You and then it automatically refreshes? I hate that, by the way. So like that was like I saw a tweet in Thai. And then I lost it. Great. Yeah. Right? Like sometimes it'd be like, oh, this is really cool art. And then 1 second later, as I try to open it so I can appreciate said art, it automatically refreshes. And even if I scroll it, I couldn't find it anymore. R.I.P. man. Pange. Big Pange. Oh, God. Right? Like, bruh. Let's review and appreciate the art. Exactly. You guys get it. Why is this appearing on my For You? Why is there OnlyFans clips on my For You? Wait, what? Oh, it's from the Hardcraft Mind Force stream. Oops. I'm gonna exit this real quick. Okay, I don't need it. Yeah, you know what? We don't need to look at that. I saw the closed captioning in the tweet. You know how like sometimes when clippers tweet clips on Twitter and then they have like the kind of like the summary of the interaction as the tweet message attached to the clip. Yeah, I saw what the context of the clip was and like, oh, I'm gonna exit that. Bruh, man. Hi. Hi, nako. Was it the post push-up one? No, it wasn't that. Oh, wait, it was. Yeah. I'm not going to say which one. You guys are going to talk about it. Okay, you know what? Low-key, you guys are probably going to talk about it regardless. It's like the reverse psychology of, like, the more you don't talk about it, the more you withhold it, the more people become curious, and the more, like, people actually talk about it in the end. So, yeah. Bruh. Oh, what the heck? Oh my god. Bruh. Low key, I want to sleep after this, but I still have stuff I need to do. Oh my god! Is this the new Caleb car? Oh my, okay, we're scrolling, damn. Oh my god. A nap is always useful. Yeah. Maybe I should sleep first and then just wake up early. I feel, yeah, maybe I should just do that, low key. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna do that. Yeah. Yeah. Man, I just hope I don't get a migraine again, because I've been doing that a lot lately. I've been needing to wake up, like, I've been needing to cut. Oh my god, speaking of sleep, wait, Loki, we only have a few minutes left, but let's talk about this. Frickin' Xander Netherbrand, man. This man exposing me. I wake up and I see his tweet expositions and I'm like, bruh. Okay, context, okay? Let me add context to this, all right? In case he hasn't talked about it himself on his stream. I believe this bastard is live right now. Wait, let me check YouTube. I believe he should be streaming right now. No? Yep, there he is. There's that man. What is he doing? Oh, wait, what's he playing? This looks kind of fun. Wait, Tiny Clay. Ooh, wait, this looks like fun. I think I might want to try this anyway. Maffer! Oh, wait, let me check. Nana, wait, did I say thank you to Nana for the banana yet? Thank you for the banana, Raizupa Nana, in case I haven't yet. Everything is fine when we get to see our favorite Dinoboi. On a serious note, this conversation has been super enlightening. Every moment with you has been absolutely lovely. Man, I don't know. I just run my mouth, man, and hope that it's somewhat insightful. But like I said, that's subjective. Even if you don't find it insightful, that's fine. Maffer, thank you for the cotton candy Raizupa. I'm still trying to get Xavier's card. Oh, is it the one where he looks like he has a fever? I didn't roll for that one. I'm saving up, but low key, that saving up is gonna come to an end because of the new Caleb card. Okay, he did talk about it today on stream. That's crazy. Okay, so I don't know what he said. So from my POV, here's the thing. So I need to help something. Like, I'm helping Zanny with something, right? I'm helping him with something. And it just so happens that the times he's available, like the times where both I and him are available, are times where I go to bed or I'm like really sleepy. So I was trying to help him, right? I was trying to help the man. And all of a sudden, because like I'm in bed already, right? I'm in bed. And like I said, I had to wake up early, guys. I was fasting, okay? Give me a break. Give me a break. I was fasting for my blood drawing hours. Like, that's how much I love that man, okay? The fact that I would even stay up and know that I'll only have like 2 to 3 hours of sleep. Okay? So, yeah. So I was trying to help the man with his thing. And then I was starting to doze off. And the first time I doze up and wake up, I find out that he AFKs for like 10 minutes while I'm sleeping to make a sandwich or something. And then after that first one, I was just dozing in and out. I'm trying to stay awake to help him. Like I'd be helping him with something like I'd be half awake saying, "Yeah, that's great. Yeah, that thing you did, I think that's good." And like, "Yeah, that's a good way to go about it." And and I just be like, I feel like I was in and out of sleep at that point. Like, I'd be like, "Yeah." And then again, like, yeah, that's good. I really like what you did there. Maybe you can do this. Okay, yeah, keep that up, man. Okay. And then like fall asleep again, bruh. And then it just came to a point where he's like, "You know what? Go to bed." And normally I'd be like, "No, I want to help you." Like normally I'd be like that. Like, "No, I promise I'll stay awake." But Zanny's my boy. Like, I can be real with Zanny anytime, right? Like, we're very real with each other. So at that point, I'm like, you know what? Fine, I'll go to bed now. Good night. And yeah, I only get almost 3 hours of sleep after that. Because I wake up and then go for like my blood appointment, my blood drawing appointment. So yeah, I attempted to help him. Unfortunately, I couldn't stay up all the way. Yeah. That's pretty much it. So yeah. Not only did I fall asleep on Zanny, yeah, he heard me snore as well. 'Cause there's a very particular position I lay down in where I end up snoring. And that position also happens to be the position I'm in when I'm talking to someone from my AirPods, right? While I'm lying in the bed. So like that one position where I do end up snoring, I end up dozing off in while quote unquote talking to Zanny. But I'm like literally like half awake at that point. So it's like, yeah, RIP. So see, this is the thing, all right? So if you guys are hoping for, what if maybe one day Ravenous will get together and have a sleepover? I wonder who's going to room with who. Trust and believe, I'm going to call dibs on having this. Like if it's 5 of us, I'm going to insist on having the solo room. I don't care about no ships, no pairings you guys want to push in the assignments of rooms. If it's like Ravenous in like an Airbnb or something and there's like 3 bedrooms, trust and believe I'm calling dibs on the 1 room solo. And it's not because I don't want to sleep with the boys, okay? I would sleep with the boys. All right? I would sleep with the boys. But for the sake of everyone making sure, for the sake of making sure that everyone gets a good night's sleep, I'd rather sleep solo. I do not want to be the reason someone in the group does not get sleep if ever I happen to roll in that one position where I end up snoring. All right? What about all in one room? I'm going to sleep in the bathroom then. I'll sleep in the bathroom. I'll bite the bullet and sleep in the bathroom, in the kitchen, outside the front door. Just so that the rest of the boys can get a good night's sleep, okay? Yeah. So like, how me and Malim were collabing and we'd say that one day if we meet up with each other, we'll do something together. Because, you guys actually kind of helped. We have enough like funds to do something soon. Hopefully, I don't know when. God, I really wish we can go soon. But yeah. So like if me and Malim end up going overnight somewhere, I'm probably going to insist on us getting separate rooms. And it's not because I don't want to be with the homie. I want to make sure Malim actually gets some sleep. All right. Unless he's a heavy sleeper and he takes like a sleeping pill or something where it doesn't matter if I end up tossing in my sleep and suddenly snoring, then that's fine. I already imagined the chaos. Thank you for the cotton candy rice zupa, by the way, Maffer. Thank you. Ravenous Slumber off party off collab win. Honestly, that would be kind of fun though. We could play board games, make hot chocolate, braid each other's hair, talk about cute boys. Yeah. You know, we're going to talk about cute boys and be like, New Villette, right? Hubbub. I don't know. I was trying to think of like an old man. Like, what if we're like Tony the Tiger? Hubba. Bruh. They hear me. All right, we still need to schedule that with Nix, by the way. I need to message Nix about that. Zenny, thank you for the raid, you bastard. I heard you talked about this. Not only did you tweet about it, you talked about it on stream earlier. Look what the cat dragged in. Gossip, exactly. Thank you for the con candy rice super maffer. Netherling. Okay, first off though, let's be cordial. Welcome, Netherlings. Welcome. Thanks for dropping by. Thank you for the raid, Xander. In case there are any new members of the Netherling community that are joining us today, my name is Ezra Blazenfang, one heck of a dino boy from First Stage Production Ian's second generation, Ravanis. And if you happen to be following Xander Netherbrand, and you saw that tweet from about roughly maybe 12 to 18 hours ago-ish, I can't remember like how long ago it was, about Zanny having a friend that was snoring in a call and falling asleep. Yeah, that was me. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And if you want to hear more about snoring, feel free to like the stream and subscribe to support your Dino Boy. Bruh. Apparently you snore cute? Wait, how is it possible to snore cute? He is melatonin as a devil. Honestly, so valid. So valid. The things that man was doing in call. Did he mention what he was? Okay, Netherlings, question. Did Zanny actually mention what he was doing in call? Nah. Because I was telling the Rhizors too, but I didn't say what we were doing. Okay, that sounds kind of sus, but yeah. Something wholesome, I promise. Karina, thank you for the one recruitment. And yo, Brit. It's okay. It happens to all of us Netherlings as well. Thank you. See, thank you for seeing me. Thank you for making me feel valid, Brit. Thank you so much. And thank you for the mint chocolate rice zupa, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. I feel seen. I feel understood. Thank you, Brit. Thank you. Not in detail, just work. Yeah. Essentially, I was helping him with something. And I was okay, just so that the Netherling, I was literally just telling the Rhizors the story like maybe 10-ish minutes ago. So the long story short, the gist of it is I was busy all day. You know, I spent time with family. I spent time with Altus in Minecraft. And yeah, just busy in general, right? And on top of that, I had to wake up early the next day because I was fasting, by the way. I was fasting because I had to get like a blood test early in the morning. So yeah, you know, I was basically in a natural position to be sleepy. But, you know, Zanny needed help with something. So I'm like, you know what? Let me check our schedules. Let me see if we have any parallels to what times we're free. And like, okay, I'm free to help you this time, and this time. And so I chose this that time. And then it was only in that moment I realized, wait, shit, this is a really bad time. Because I'm like, yikes. I'm going to be like really tired. Like, I've already done so much that day. And on top of that, I'm fasting. So, you know, that's like an entire formula for which equals eepiness, right? But I helped the man anyway, or at least I think I helped the man. So I help him, you know, I'm awake for like the first minutes, maybe like the first 20 minutes, 30 minutes of the call. And then I'm in sleep. I'm in bed when I'm talking to him, which was probably a bad idea. Cause when you're in bed, you get a bit too comfortable, right? You slowly start feeling yourself like, and then you slowly start drifting and drifting and drifting. And it doesn't, what makes it worse is I'm listening to Xander Netherbrand. We already know how he has that quality of voice, I mean, you know what I mean, Netherlings? You guys know what I mean, right? Netherlings, can I get an amen up in here, right? So, yeah, that just makes it worse. So I'm starting to drift. And I don't even, low-key, I don't even realize it. I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to close my eyes for a bit. I'm not going to fall asleep. Nah, not at all. I'm going to be aware enough where I don't fall asleep. Spoiler alert. No, I end up falling asleep. Nope, that wasn't the case. I was not aware I did not have enough awareness to stay awake. I ended up drifting asleep. And then I wake up again and I'm like, like, where, like, what's going on? Like, where's Zanny? And the first time I wake up, I find out that he AFK'd for 10 minutes. He AFK'd for 10 minutes, like, make a sandwich or something. Bruh. Wait, what was the lie? Oh, for a bit, you mean? Yeah. Yeah, for a bit. Mm-hmm. Yep. So I didn't even realize he AFK'd. So if he AFK'd for 10 minutes, I'm pretty sure he AFK'd for much longer because he was AFK for the sandwich making, meaning that I likely dozed off while he was already working on the thing and probably heard me snoring a lot and was like, you know what? I'm going to go AFK to make a sandwich. So I like wake up and I'm like, okay, I'm awake now. I'm not going to fall asleep anymore. I promise. So, I help him again. I'm like, he throws some stuff at me for checking and I'm like, yeah, that's really good. And yeah, I'm like, I chime in my comments every then like, ooh, yeah, that's really good, Zanny. You're doing great. I'm like, ooh, you know what? Take note of this. Maybe we can switch this up a bit. Like, yeah, try doing this. So yeah. Mm-hmm. So we're doing that, right? And then strike two, I end up falling asleep again. And I don't know how long I'm knocked out for. But I jolt awake again. I'm like, oh, wait, I'm still in a call with Zanny. And luckily, Zanny's still around on the call. And I'm like, no, I swear, I'll stay awake. I'll actually stay awake this time. And I fall asleep again. So, like, after the third time of falling asleep, I wake up again and Zanny's just like, you know what? Just go to bed. It's fine. It's okay. It's, like, late for you. And normally, I'd be the type where I'm like, no, I promised I'd help you. I promised I'd help you. I promise I'll stay awake. But realistically, I'm real with Zanny. Me and Zanny are open books to each other. Like, we tell each other, we're open about telling each other anything and everything. If, like, anyone, we can ask each other whatever question and we always, we just be open and give an honest answer. Like, we barely, we're very open to each other, essentially. We tell each other everything, whatever. We don't care. We trust each other enough. So yeah, since I'm with Zanny, like, I really did want to stay awake though, because I made a commitment to Zanny that I would be there for him and help him with his stuff, right? But at the same time, if I was being truly honest with myself, I was dead tired. Like, I couldn't take it anymore. Like, busy day plus fasting, nah. There was no way I was going to survive the session helping Zanny. So I was just real with him, like, you know what? Thank you. I'll just go to rest then. Thank you so much for understanding. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry if I couldn't stay awake for you. And he's like, nah, don't worry about it. It's fine. So, yeah, in the end, I end up going to sleep for only 2.5 hours because I had to wake up. My initial plan was I'd stay all, I was going to try to stay up all night for Zanny so that I'd be awake long enough where I just need to, like, go to have my blood drawn and travel back home, like, make the travel back home and go to sleep then. That didn't work out. Now I know, you know what? I'm more aware of my limits now, so to speak. So, lesson learned. Absolute lesson learned. Yeah. There was a quote unquote attempt at an all-nighter. Unfortunately, that all-nighter led into what could be called a mission failed. All right. Oh my goodness. So yeah, that's my side of the story with the whole tweet that Zanny made. And yeah, regardless, it's all, I adore that man, so it's fine. We always have good laughs together. And you know what? Fair. I did kind of expose him. I think it was literally yesterday, right? It was I exposed him yesterday, no? Or was it the day before that? Okay, I can't even find it anymore. Wait, when was this? Okay, there we go. Okay, it was the day before that. All right, cool. You're still real. Yeah. Honestly, I'm that type of guy. Like, if I commit to something, like if I commit to someone that I'll meet them at a certain time, I will, unless I really couldn't make it, if there's an emergency, then I'll still let them know regardless, right? But if I can't make something, then yeah. No matter how tired I am, I'm going to try to make it. But yeah, the odds were against me. The odds were just fully against me when I was meeting Zanny. Like, I was just too tired. Just bad timing overall. Oh, so like what's under that sensor bar anyway? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Wait, actually, what did I put there? Wait, Loki, what did I put there? Oh my god, okay, that's what I put. Okay, I remember now. Yeah, I most certainly put something there. Let's just say that. We'll leave it at that. Don't worry about it. We'll just leave it at that. Share with the class? No, there's nothing to share. No, nothing at all. No, it's fine. It's fine. There's nothing to share. Anyway, oh, look at the time, chat. I think we have to bounce now. I actually think we need to go now. I think it is time for us to rest and chill. And yeah, I think it's about that time. Would you look at that? All right. Yeah, let's go. I guess we'll just, we'll just have to end here for now. I think I went over. Well, technically I did. I actually did. I'm over 45 minutes than my intended stream time. So there's that. Yeah. I know. I want to hang out with you guys too. I wish I could stay longer, but duty calls. It just goes back to our discussion earlier. Remember how we were talking about how instant gratification versus long-term satisfaction? This is one of those moments where, unfortunately, I need to bounce now so that I can deliver some fun things for you over the next weeks. Unless you don't want me to, chat. Just say the word. If you guys want me to cancel the projects I've been cooking for you guys for the next weeks, then yeah, no problem. Just let me know. If we want to go the instant route, then sure, why not? Oh, God. Gaslighting, gatekeeping, girl bossing. No, this is gaslighting, gatekeeping, geriatric bossing. Yep, those are the 3 G's. Those are my 3 G's at least. Quote me on that. Yo, Nightflower, thank you for the banana Raizupa. Thank you for the stream today. This felt like a therapy talk with my best friend. Please rest well, Dinoboi. I'll be off to mow the yard and then go for my evening run. Eat well. See you soon. Yo, kudos to you, Nightflower. I love the productiveness. Have fun. Have fun. Hope you have a good run later. And yeah, kudos to you. Mow the yard. Heck yeah. High five. Adulting. Let's go. Hashtag responsibilities. Hashtag responsible. Hashtag mowing the lawn. Yes, let's go. The Lion, the Witch, and the audacity of this dino. Yes. You know what this Dinoboi is especially audacious for? It's reminding you guys that you only have a few days left for the Ravanis half anniversary goods. If you want to get merch of your Dinoboi, if you want to get those goodies, if you want to get the voice pack, they're still available for a few more days. Imagine Riser Blazingfang. Tape him to the wall. Put him on your fridge. Take him out for coffee. Plant him in your garden. Don't, by the way. The possibilities are endless. So if you want to check out the merch and support your Dinoboi, take a little piece of your Dinoboi home. It's linked right now in the pin. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to the stream, Cupcake. Did you hit that like button yet? Be honest. Hit that like button. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to catch more of your Dinoboi in the future. It's winter. Thank you for the mint chocolate Raizupa. I'm gonna miss you, Rai Rai. Thank you for the stream, and I hope you have a good weekend. This stream really helped me to unwind after exam today. Aw, you're welcome, Winter. Thank you. And thank you for helping me unwind as well. Like I said, I've been a busy Dinoboi. I'm lacking sleep, but this goes both ways. I'm glad that I help you guys, chill and unwind, and vice versa. After a busy week myself, having y'all as my company, you actually managed to help this Dinoboi unwind and relax too. So I thank y'all for that as well, okay? Cupcake pile, yay! Cupcake pile, woo! I just purchased all Ravenous keychain stand. Yo, let's go! Thank you so much. Hey, that's amazing. High five, cause same. Let's go. We're gonna be matchy. We're gonna be Ravenous matchies. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, for real though. I do need to go. I have very limited time before I have some very tight deadlines I need to miss. Wait, that's bad. Wait, my English was not Englishing there at all. I have some deadlines I need to beat and make. Not miss. That'll be bad. Bruh. Mapper, thank you for the Con Candy Rain Soup. I have to go too, right? Thanks for the stream. Thank you for joining us today, Mapper. I noticed you were around for both, I believe. So, yeah, thanks for the company, Mapper. Really appreciate it. Okay. All right, then. All right, it's time for me to go. Once again, this has been Riser Blazingfang, one heck of a Dinoboi from First Stage Production and Second Generation Ravenous. I'm gonna miss you guys so much. I'm so sorry again. I can't spend the weekend with you all, but promise me that you'll, take it easy this weekend. Treat yourselves, pamper yourselves if you can. If your Dinoboy's not around, that just means that, it's the perfect time to pamper yourselves and treat yourselves, okay? And remember to use the hashtag MyRiserFeed. I'll be making sure to actively look at that hashtag over the weekend so that I can keep up with you guys. If you have any fun little updates, you're treating yourself to a meal, if your pet is looking cute in a random picture you took, maybe you're visiting places for the weekend, hanging out with buds, checking out some sites, then yes, please do feel free to share with the hashtag MyRiserFeed. Okay? All right. See you again. The next stream is either going to be on Monday or Tuesday. I will keep you updated as soon as possible. I fully intend on trying to release my schedule early. I'm going to try to not postpone it this time, just so that you guys have an idea of what the streams are going to look like for next week. And of course, so that you can see the surprise I have for you guys on Tuesday. What it still might be. Well, you have all weekend to try to get your hunches in. All bets are on. Let's see if one of you gets it right. All right. Bye, Cupcake. Bye. No, my Cupcake. No, I don't want to hit the end button. I don't want to hit the end button. Don't make me. You can't make me. No! I'm thirsty. I need to get a drink. My tumbler's empty. And like I said, I have a lot of stuff I need to do. Darn it. Oh well. I really mean it, Cupcake, okay? Take care of yourselves and, yeah. We'll stay in touch on Twitter, okay? We'll stay in touch. All right. Okay. Okay, I'll go now. Okay, bye-bye. Dinoboi out. Also, before I forget, the tension for Mew Mew-chan for that Aka earlier, as well as to Azulula, who's already asleep, but, you know, unfortunately has been influenced way too hard by the other risers. Okay, bye-bye.